And it,
Live. You're live. That's what it's telling me. You're live. POV, it's 2001. You're drifting in Tokyo.
Yeah?
That's the playlist I'm listening to. Boys, welcome to the fucking stream. I know I haven't streamed in a while. But what are we doing today? It's April Fools. This stream is a joke. Peace out. Imagine I just end the stream right now. Guys, welcome to the fucking stream. It's been so goddamn long since I've streamed. I just had no fucking free time or whatsoever. I've been so busy. But we have been playing this new game that came out a couple days ago called Schedule 1. And I'm bored today. And we got time. And we have the knowledge. It's me, Rex, and Scriptlord. And we're gonna make this shit in zombies. I don't know how we're gonna implement zombies. I've already removed the zombie stuff from my map, but we're gonna grow drugs, and we're gonna sell drugs in Call of Duty.
sell drugs in Call of Duty.
We're selling drugs. Audio's coming, cutting in and out. Might just be my noise threshold. Be better. But welcome. Yo, we already got so many fucking people out here. Watchers Grim, Surfy Edits, which is Surfy Polecat. It's nice. Casey, Heroic, TDMCC. What is going on? Illogically rocking the beard. I have never not rocked a beard since my freshman year of college.
How'd that college go?
That college went well. My hair is long as shit though. My hair is long as shit. I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. My girlfriend's like trying to throw it out for me because we're trying to. It's her planning. We're gonna get into this. How's everyone doing? Welcome out here. Hit that fucking like button. Love the BO2 care package. Yes, sir. You can barely see it. That's here. This is blue. The care package. Got that shit. Midnight release of BO2. One of my favorite things that I own. Keep getting people to tell you to cut your hair. Do what? Fucking get into this because I've already started on this test app. We're gonna just start off with some. This is gonna be a boring stream, but I won the stream because I'm gonna make something goofy. I want the community involved. I don't know how long we're gonna be working on this. I don't know if this is even gonna go anywhere. But I just know that it's possible. Rex said he's very interested in working on it. Why is everyone addicted to the game? Preventus, it's so fucking good. We're gonna start off.
Don't mind Preventus. He's too busy focusing on his exams. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Preventus.
Yeah. You need to do so many exams to become a janitor, apparently.
We're gonna start off with working on the store so that you can go and buy stuff. We'll start from there. I don't know how many locations will get sold.
Are we recreating the exact map, or is it
No,
just like
no, just the mechanics of it, where you can like automate drug deal. It's your growing
even
weed,
the same style?
but you need to get pots, or you need something to grow the weed. Get a certain seed of water it, trim it, package it, and then sell it. That is what I want to get done today. I don't know how to make menus. So we're just gonna do the base functionality, all the menus and stuff later.
Okay.
Enough.
Cool. Rex, maybe I got a reason to resume the lessons, dude. Maybe I can help out with some of these menus. They don't look too difficult.
What about that DevRaw perk pack? I've actually passed that on to someone.
Yeah.
My mic is cutting out. All right, I'm just gonna. They're like a. How's this? Is this better? I don't know. Hello? I don't know what the close threshold means, but who is it passed on to? That guy West Chief who's working on the perk pack. It was passed on to him. I sent him all my custom perks and everything that I've worked on perk wise and all my scripts that I've done because I just don't have the fucking time to do that. Genuinely, which sucks. I wish I didn't have to work a job on my day-to-day so I could just fucking do modules all day. Logical laced my shit. Yo, we are going to be able to... We're going to have, like, our members and community supporters. Like, we're going to have the Watchful Weed. We're going to have the Watchers... Yeah, the Watchers Grim Weed. The Heroic Sample. The Preventus Kush.
Nah.
Preventus Kush. I don't know about that, buddy.
Oh. The D-Day Kush.
So this will be drugs, store...
D-Day? What's D-Day?
The Preventus patch. Preventus pack. Yes, we're going to have all these come to fruition. So we're going to first start off with a for loop, because this is going to be a thing that... Infinite. Logicals, you already have made the map, or are you just given the code and stuff done first? I haven't made the map at all. This is the fucking map that we're working with.
We're doing it C-Town style. We get all the code done first, and they...
Literally.
Wait, so Log, if you did map it, would you like try and like make it look exactly like the game? Like,
I think I would do a low poly art style. I love that shit. And it's so much.
Then it
you can
wouldn't
make.
take long. It wouldn't even take long to map. You could do everything in brushes.
I could do everything in brushes, and every model and asset is just low poly and super like small quality. So it's like perfect. All right, so for each frame, we're just gonna fucking. Well, we do need to actually set up a uni trigger for this.
So who joined? Who joined?
Preventance.
Oh, Preventus.
Scrippy.
Yo.
I think it was in the.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
How? Both you and Rex on your phone, bro? That's crazy.
Is that a problem?
Do dinner in a couple of minutes. Yeah.
We need to create
Yeah,
a uni trigger.
I'm making food right now, Preventus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So self.
Yeah.
On the struct, because there's not going to be a model, right? You can do a uni trigger on a struct, right?
Yeah.
You can do a uni trigger on a struct, a model, anything. An entity. You can put on any entity.
Okay.
And a struct.
A struct, yeah.
Okay.
Once you link that struct in script, that turns into an entity, right? Is that now an entity?
No. It just stores. It's the equivalent of doing spawn struct. I'm pretty sure it just spawns like an object you can apply KVPs
Struct limit?
or variables.
Is there a struct limit?
Probably not. It's probably the memory limit, because a struct comes from the C implementation of a struct, but you can just store like like values on it, essentially.
Drugs util has to go into here and into here.
In C and C++, you have to like specify, okay, this is what I'm going to store on a struct,
Cryptics,
and then you can spawn multiple structs of that type.
So self wait till trigger activated. Well, I guess we would have to start up a menu because we have to get these items done, right? I guess I would need another script to tell me what items are which. So drugs, items. This will just hold all the data for every item in the game, I assume. Because how is it going to tell us what the store has, you know? And then the store, because it's going to be like, so for each type of thing that you can grow, so we'll start off with weed, will be its own script, because I will just handle it. The store will be its own script, that will handle that. Every item will be in the items, and then all the util. So oh fuck, Rex, how do you make a menu? Is it hard? Oh, he's deafened.
I've been, I can answer that question for you. I'm currently being taught by Rex on how to make menus and stuff. It's not super difficult.
Because I'm thinking
you just
like,
need to.
You need to what? Sorry.
You just, it's, yeah, I don't know a ton about it yet because I literally was just taught about it like a couple days ago. I mean, obviously, there's a lot you can do with it, but like the physically creating the menu in Lua and setting it up is not difficult, but then maybe creating the logic of how it works. You know, if you make it like similar to Rex, like I was looking at some of his containment flop scripts on menus. He's got some intricate math and stuff going on, but if you just want to make like basic menus where it's like literally just click button here, does something, whatever you want, and you don't write it like a rocket scientist like Rex does sometimes on his stuff for no reason, then yeah, it's not terribly difficult. Like a menu is just like a new HUD. I didn't know that until he told me.
Huh.
Like
that just goes overlay the HUD? Dude,
you can put a HUD or like a menu. You don't have to, like, you know how you have like your like a T7 HUD or whatever that you get when you want to edit your HUD. You don't need to do any of that for a menu. A menu is literally like a new T7 HUD.
That's pretty cool.
So you don't even have to. Yeah, you don't even have to. I added a menu. I was making a little menu. I added it without even like editing the BO3 HUD and just added in. It's pretty chill, pretty cool.
But then how do you define when it shows up and how do you hide the other one?
Well, I'm just saying, Preventus, like, of course you're gonna want to edit your HUD, but I'm just saying, like, because, like, for example, for like exactly that kind of reason, right? Like, you want to have the logic where your main HUD will hide or whatever, or like you want HUD elements, you want elements on your main HUD to hide whatever. But I'm just saying that a menu is like, it's like a new HUD. Like the HUD is a menu, essentially. Just think of it like that. And then you can just add menus. But yeah, no, you're still gonna want to edit your HUD, your main HUD, obviously, because like you just said, Preventus, like, you know, what if you want to hide it and all that? But yeah, Lodge, to answer your question, it's not terribly difficult. And if you have Rex's assistance, don't worry, it's not gonna be hard. Probably the hardest part is just like the time-consuming, you know, just like.
So I'm thinking how the store would work, like just even to test it. Like you can't just say which one you want. So I guess from the start, we'll just start with one and we'll go from there.
Get Rex to set up a menu for now. Like I think once you learn how to do menus, I mean, you can just do most of them yourself, honestly. And plus, you probably want that control, right? Because you wanna create how the menu looks and all that stuff.
Yeah. The suppliers is going to be its own script as well. I was just thinking about it, because where do you get your weed from? You get it from a supplier, or your seeds, you know?
You're going to probably have some AI in this map if you make a map, huh?
Yeah.
Word.
Okay, so we'll throw this in the main. This will not be store locations. This will be supplier. This actually has to be thrown into its own function. Where is that? The store. Put that here. This is supplier init. Excuse me. So the supplier I'll just copy this.
This
Go
guy.
there. Tasty propane.
Pretty yummy.
Yummy.
Tasty propane.
Okay. Sell drugs, util create. This is no longer store. This is supplier. Okay. Okay. So the supplier logic waits till we should do a per person inventory. So we'll do
100%.
that in the items. On the main, we'll do an on connect. Player inventory. And this is where we'll just store the player's inventory. Weird. This is gonna be self and on disconnect. Self dot what we'll do weed underscore seeds underscore OG Kush equals 0. Drug supplier
Yeah,
logic.
you're gonna. Are you creating like a initialization function or something? Just setting up all these self variables.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have a lot. I mean, I don't know how many things you can have in Schedule 1, but
lot.
okay.
Well, we're just gonna start small. You know, we're just gonna do
we're
right now what to do. So, from the supplier, we're gonna self wait till trigger activated. From the player, right?
If you're gonna have a lot for the inventory, you should make its own script and then have like setter and getter functions. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
That's what I would do.
You're gonna have to elaborate there, buddy.
What's the score? Take away from score.
Wait. I mean, you can just do self.score minus whatever.
No, I like to do the minus and everything.
Like you use like
Minus
you like to
player,
use
I
that,
found it. Yeah.
dude. But if you if you look at the function though, it's so simple. It's literally just like self.score. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus to player. We're gonna have to get yeah, so in the supplier, so the item will set up how could we do this? Because I want to define minus the player the actual score of the item. So we will do we're going to set up drug lead, which will be drug cost, sell price. I guess that's good. And it'll be drug, or we'll do strain actually. Cost, sell price. So this will be OG Kush. It will cost 100 per seed, or it should cost 300 for a seed because we're gonna sell it for 80, and it can go up to a lot. I'm gonna do 200 for now. So level, we need to add to array. How do you? What's it? Array add.
Yeah.
Yeah, array, colon, add.
We gotta do colon.
There we go. What if the zombies came in waves while you're cooking the product? I was thinking, how are we gonna do zombies in this? Like, how would it make sense? Or you make your own model for the Schedule 1 character? Probably. So the init, we'll set it up in the pre-init actually. Level dot weed seeds equals an empty array. Array add. The array is level.weed seeds, and it's the strain. False. We don't want to, maybe, I don't know. For the array add, do I need to add in that allow dupes?
I think it defaults
I think you just do the array add and.
Because I want to have a function where I could set up the array of what's in it, and then that way in another script I can get the exact number. So if like the first array, like how would I get to set this up for this?
Prevent this, help him, dude. I'm cooking right now.
Yeah, prevent this, help me.
Help me.
So what do you want to do?
So look, I have this function here, set up drug weed. That's the name of it, the sell price, or the cost of it, and then the sell price. I want to set these up for, so I can do in another function, level.weed seeds, you know, that. So it's the first seed for that price. Does that make sense?
So that is a 2D array, but instead you can either have like, so you have an array of like the weed cost and sell price inside another array of like the weed name. So you have the weed name and then the cost and sell price in another array. But if it was me, I would just store it on structs, because you have multiple, because it gets a bit messy and it doesn't look very clear when you're getting items from the array like that.
How can I do that then?
So you would spawn a struct every time you set up drug weed, and then you would define the properties. So like struct dot cost, struct dot sell price, and then you add that to an array.
Okay, so let's start with that. So what, struct
equals spawn struct.
Equals spawn struct, like that?
Yeah, and then you can just add properties, like define properties on the struct. So struct dot cost equals, and then the cost that you passed in as a parameter. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if I was doing this in another language, I would make a class for like a weed item, but the class system in GSC is barely used, and there's probably a reason for that. I don't think it's very well supported. So now you can store them in an array. We have like a key value, like almost like a dictionary array. But then like, so you have this information stored, but then accessing it is its own thing. So if it was me, I would make like another function of called like a getter function, so you can get a specific strain. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, how would I do that? Because I want to do that exactly, because I want to set up all the information in this. So now this struct I can call anywhere. and then add it to an array so that in this I can decide what weed exactly is, which strain it is, or which seed, for what price, you know?
Yeah. So, what types of weed are there going to be? Is it going to be like...
There's going to be a bunch.
You can...
So, like, if I ever wanted to make a new one, I could just do this, you know? And then now I have 4.
Yeah, so you could... So I would store the strain not on... You could have like a dictionary array where you have the strain, like, so you do level dot weed seeds, like, and then like open square brackets and then the strain name as a string, and then that will give you the strain struct, like the specific weed struct of that strain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's how I would add it to this array.
Yeah, so then you just do
equals strain.
No. So delete the equals and the strain. Yeah, so yeah, and then you'd put a string there as your key.
Oh,
I'll be back on in a little bit.
So then that's the actual strain.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. And then you have to do
name
equals.
it like this so it would grab the name for Lua, or can it not have like spaces?
It can have a space. I mean, you could also store the Lua name on the struct if you wanted to. Like, it's up to you how you want to store that information. You could store it as the strain name.
Well, now that I have it set, but how does it define what the cost strain is?
Equals, so level.weed strain, well, level.weed seeds strain equals, and then weed, and then so the struct. Yeah.
Like that.
So now it's going to store the weed struct as a value of the strain key. Does that make sense?
Okay, so now, so if I did level.weed seed, so it's, okay, so I start off with making an empty array, and then it'll go down to here, and it will set up so that this is the strain, this is the cost of it, this is the selling price of it.
And then, yeah, so you can just access that information at any point. I would make a function now called getStrain.
Okay.
And then it takes strain as a parameter, so strain type as a parameter. And then it will basically return the strain from that level array. Yeah, perfect, yeah. And then that will return the strain object, so you can do like new strain equals, or like a specific strain name, right? So OG Kush equals get strain. In another script you would do this, and then it will return the struct. So then you can do OG Kush dot price, for example.
Oh, okay, so minus the player's
so
score.
Basically,
okay. So this is just for the first one. This isn't going to be, this is just for testing. But so it would be, drug items, get strain.
And then just the name of the strain as a string.
Like this?
Yeah, but so...
Because that's what I put here, right?
Yeah, but then the issue is, like, you might forget or accidentally make a mistake there. It's not a big deal. Like, this is a good way to do it. The way I would do it is make macro values, so then there's autocomplete sort of. But then again, like there's not really much IntelliSense with GSC, so a string is probably a better way.
Rebcat, Eli B, what's going on, man? We making the weed game schedule 1 or the drug game in zombies. We're just doing this for fun. Okay, so it returns the weed seeds for the strain, so then I could actually just do wait till player, so then we'll say OG Kush equals that.
Yeah.
And then I could do minus to score OG Kush dot cost.
Yep. And then it will get the cost of that's on the struct, which you defined in set of drug weed. So that would work. Yeah.
Where is my portal map? Dude, great fucking question.
But then you'd also want to make sure that the strain exists. Have a sort of check in get strain. Just for like a safety net.
What would you say? Sorry.
So like in the function get strain, right? You want to just double check that the strain exists in the array.
Okay.
So if it's defined. Yeah. No, because obviously a string's going to be defined.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, then what is defined?
Level.weedseed strain, because you could pass in a strain that's not been defined yet, or defined at all. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it was me, I would store the level.weedseed strain in an object, so you'd have to access it twice. In a variable in that function.
Okay, so this is all right.
Yeah, you can do that, but because you're accessing level twice, it's not very efficient. You can leave it like that, it's fine, but
That's fine. Watchers Grim, what's going on, man? Papa Lodge. Add to the array. Let's create weed, and we set up the strain, or create strain, set up, and we'll do weed. We're gonna add more like models and stuff like that, but we'll do that later. So for right now,
you also
yeah.
In the get strain function, outside of the if statement, if it gets past the if statement, it means that the weed seed strain doesn't exist. So you just want to make sure that after the if statement, just have like a print line or something, just saying like you tried to pass something that doesn't exist. No, after the if.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it will. If it passes that if, then that means it's not defined.
If level.log debug weed strain does not exist. Okay. So in the supplier, just to test this out, we are saying we're getting the strain of OG Kush, and then the player is going to minus, and then player dot weed seeds OG Kush. We actually increment the value. Real quick, in this util, I do want to. Where is it? Mods. Do this. How do I... Where did I do that? Okay. Word. Now I can just give myself points whenever I need. Dude, we have so many people out here in the chat right now. I want to see some likes, man. We're doing something never done before in zombies just for the fucking shits and giggles of it. I'll be in and out of the stream at work at the moment. Dude, you're all good, my guy.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Must be uni triggers. So supplier equals that. If player dot score is less than
That's greater than.
Less than. What am I calling this on? I guess I could also do it here. Then we're going to do self.string script string, right? Hint string. Self.hint string. You don't have enough money. And this will
So
return.
you want to be careful there because it won't tell the player how much money they need if they don't have enough.
I know, that's just for testing.
Okay.
Making stuff that shouldn't be in zombies is the most fun. It really is. I'm about to head to work in 30 and tell your boss you can't. Logical is live. That's true.
Yeah.
What is it? Press. To purchase 1 OG Kush seed. We'll make that 3. Okay. I feel like we could also put that over somewhere else, but we'll do this later when we get the menus and stuff working. We'll add more and we'll change how this is all working. Okay.
You can even like have a function that just gets the cost for you straight away. Instead of get strain and then doing dot cost, you can just do get strain cost or get cost.
That's very true. Let's do that right now.
That'll be a bit better of an interface.
Get cost strain.
Then just call get strain because you have the checks there already, and then you can just do dot cost, return get strain dot cost.
Like that?
No, you'd have to call the function get strain, pass in the strain name, and then outside of the get strain brackets, and then strain, and then outside of the brackets do dot cost. Yeah.
Oh my god. So then we don't need this. I think we can do... Fucking had it. What was it? Drugs, items. Get cost. OG Kush.
That's clean.
Clean.
I wish GSE had enums because then you can just assign each like strain an enum and then it would have autocomplete. So you wouldn't have to remember the string, exact string.
Supplier. So we got items, util, weed. Okay. Definitely gonna need all these.
Drug util, love that.
They're all gonna use each other. Just like that.
Yeah, there's no implicit like usings, is there, in GSC? So if you do using for one script, all of that script's usings don't get passed along. Yeah.
So we're setting the self seeds OG Kush on the supplier. We increase it. Perfect. Okay, that should all work. Now from the store, we need to set up an item because we're gonna set up store pot. We'll call this set up drug weed. Set up store item. This will be pot. It'll have a purchase cost of 100. No resale value. And then we'll do item name, item cost. Item equals spawn struct. Item dot cost equals cost. And then we'll have another an array for weed seeds. No, we should just do weed. Oh, without weed. Level dot store items. Drugs weed.
Make sure you get that S at the end of seeds, yeah. Okay.
Oh, whoops. And it shouldn't be here anywhere. Level dot. Perfect. What do you script right now? So we're just trying to, first off, buy a weed seed from somebody. And then you could plant that weed seed because you have it in your inventory. But from the store, you need to buy a couple things. So we'll have it that it just gives you one of everything that you need, which is soil, water,
Yeah, so
and yeah.
what we can do is we can, in the inventory, we just store the strain name. And then whenever it needs to like get the cost of that strain in their inventory, we can just do get cost from the script, isn't it?
What, instead of strain, we'll do just item?
No, I'm saying like when they have something in their inventory,
Yeah.
and they're placing it down, and we need to figure out what the cost is so we can, you know, like charge them right.
Yeah.
We can just store the string on in their inventory, and then we can just do get cost and whatever, isn't it?
What is the plot of the game besides weed? You're going to start off, you're going to be able to what is it that you're going to be able to do? I don't know. You just grow weed just because. And you keep expanding your business and you want to automate it. If we keep going with this, I'll make it literally just like Schedule 1. I don't know how long we're gonna work on this for. I don't know if this is actually gonna go anywhere past today. We'll have to see. So now we have the items set up. In the store, we can do wait till it'll trigger. So We could do get cost now, right? Yeah, we could do get cost. That's fine. When I saw the NUKE, I was just excited to see what you're working on today. Oh, man. I haven't streamed in so long. It feels good streaming today, boys.
You know, when I heard the name Eli, I thought, Snaz's brother, bro.
So self-lighting tool trigger activated. We will give them the item. So we have to set up the item now. So we set up the pot. We need soil, watering can. Oh, we should have another variable. Will it destroy after 1 use? One use. Item dot 1 use equals 1 use. Who sneezed? Oh, prevent this. Oh, fucking Rex and Scrippy left.
Yeah, you don't know.
No, I when I'm streaming, I don't have my Discord notifs on.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Do we have to do... I'm wondering if there's a way to just store this information on the player without having to do an inventory for the player. Like based off an on connect to say it is 0.
What do you mean?
Like when you buy it, I should just be able to say, like, you now have this in your inventory.
You can just check if it's defined, and if it's not defined, assume they don't have it.
Because then we could just do an item. We could do it on here, player inventory, instead of this.
If it was me, I would either store an array on the player where you can do like, you can, just like we did with those level variables, you can have a string and get a specific like item, or you just have a struct on the player and then store the items as variables, like true or false. Like if they have a watering can, do player.inventory.watering can equals true. Or like player.inventory brackets and then it's string of watering can, and it would get whether they have a watering can or not.
What's wrong, Muffin? Alright, so let's come up with a way that we could add an item to an inventory when they purchase it. We'll start with the supplier first because we already have all this set up. So it plays the sound. Honestly, we could also put this all in a function for purchasing in the items. For player add item. It would just do...
That makes sense.
Player, drugs, items. What was it? Player add item.
I do just give item. Yeah, and you'd have to do : to call the function from drug items.
Yes. Then we'll do a quantity as well. So then that way we don't even need to do this. Function give item strain.
And then the quantity. I'd default the quantity to 1. Yeah, and then you won't have to specify every time. Unless you want to specify every time.
No, we could do it like that, because then if we want to add more, we can. So we give the item. So we'll do if it's defined on the player first. We'll check if it's defined. And then if not, we'll spawn a struct. Or should we just... Should we do it first on the player to spawn the struct for the array, or no?
Yo, did you just die?
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Hello?
Yo. Yo.
I'm back, I'm good, we're good.
You died for a second there.
How should we do it on the player first? Should we do it in the give item function util, or should we do it like on a... Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
You thirsty, partner?
Heroic got double tap for $20. Good to have
Oh
you
my
back,
god, that
dog.
scared the fuck out of me. Heroic, dude, thank you so much for the $20. What the fuck? Dude, thank you so fucking much. I appreciate that. Good to have me back. Dude, I really do want to get back into streaming, so... I don't know. I'm off a few times this week, and I got some late shifts, so who knows? Maybe I might be... I want to stream at least once or twice a week. But dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It scared the fuck out of me. Eli with the hearts. Dude, everyone in this chat right now, drop some fucking hearts for Heroic. Dono, $20. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Heroic heart. Nice.
Heroic heart. Yes. Okay. So wait, what were you... So, should we do it on the player to spawn the struct to get the arrays, or should we do it in this function and just check first if it exists or not?
We can just do like default. You call the default macro. So what default is it just checks if it's defined.
Yeah, because how if you don't have a pot or like a seed, how would it know that you actually don't have it to start off with?
So when they have a pot, right, give item will define it. So this is the way we could do it. But then if we're trying to check if they have a pot, we check if it's defined, and if it's not defined, then they don't have a pot. But then when we're trying to take a pot away, we just set it back to undefined. Or we can have true or false. It honestly depends how you want to do it. I think having a slot, where like if it's full or empty, that would be the true or false. Or you can just sort of like have it if it's not on them, if it's undefined, then they don't have it. So you know,
because
there's multiple ways of doing it.
Yeah, there is. So I guess we should now work on, since we've given ourselves the pot, right? You can now buy the pot. This will work, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. We haven't actually given the player the item yet.
We also could make a take item function. And then when they die, take all items or something.
Like that. Okay, so let's give them the item now. So the item... Yeah, how do we... So we have nothing defined on the player, so we have to do if is defined on the player.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. We have a quantity, so it'd just be an integer, no?
Yes.
So we just set it to 0. If they have none.
If
So we always have it defined.
is defined. Dude. Eli B dude just gifted 5 fucking memberships?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell? Kruga, Cool Guy, Jacob, MJPW, and Preventus given a membership by Eli B. Yo, what the fuck? My
Yeah,
mans
yeah.
came through for a chill stream, dude. What the hell? Dude, thank you so much, man. You guys enjoy those fucking... Do we even have anything? I don't even have any emotes or anything. Dude, I have been slacking so hard on this channel. I need to get back into it. I really do.
We could add the ape emojis.
We can add the ape emojis. We'll do that. We'll do that for next stream. We'll have that set up.
Okay.
Okay. So is if defined, how are we defining the item on the player? So I guess
I think we just do yeah, so we can do player dot. No, we'd have to do it in a like an array of like a dictionary. So the key is like the string of items they have, and then the value would be how many they have. So player dot inventory, like square brackets, OG whatever.
Square brackets. So it would be item.
Yeah.
Okay. And if it's okay, so now we're if it's defined.
But if we're having a count, we should just make it so it's always defined. So we'd have to do it on spawn.
Okay, so we can do an on spawn or on connect actually.
On connect, yeah.
Eli B is the fucking goat, dude. I will not be here for months streaming, and this guy will constantly support every goddamn fucking stream. Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. What a fucking... Actually, one of the most original fucking gangsters in this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Set up player. Okay, so then we're going to do player, or I guess self and on.
Do you want them to lose all their stuff when they fully die?
We can figure that out later.
Because then you'd want to do on spawn, so it automatically just sets everything up to 0 to default.
That would be really fucking hilarious if it popped out, like all your shit popped out like Minecraft.
We could do that.
We can
Rex's,
do that.
drop weapon logic. We can just take that, but then have like models for the items. That'd be funny.
Yeah, we'll do that. So what we'll do self end on death. And then player dot or self dot inventory equals empty squirrely brackets.
Yep.
Or empty square brackets.
And then yeah.
Okay.
And then we'd have to do self dot inventory and then each type. And then we'd have to set them all to 0.
How would we do each type?
Or we can define it when we give.
I mean, if we have to do it, I don't really care if it's not the most efficient, but whatever works. So like if self.inventory, what it would be.
The lazier way would just, because if we had to sit there and define every single one, and every time we had an item, like a new strain, we'd have to add it here as well. It's just another thing to remember. So I think just defining an empty array and then like leaving it. And then whenever we need to get it, we just check if it's defined, because we're going to be getting it through these functions all the time. So we just have to add the check once.
Okay. Okay. So then we'll down here. Did my music fucking stop? It did. Dude, we're going to put on some more fire songs. Alright. Always got to support the day ones. So we're checking now if it's defined by the item. Do we want to check if it's not defined? Because then we'll define it. If it's not defined, player.inventory item.
So if we try and call give item, but that's it not being defined is the equivalent of them having no items, right? So we don't want to give that to them, do we?
Okay. So we do want to check if it's defined first.
No, we don't. I don't think we need to, because we would define it and give item. No.
Yeah, we would define it. Yeah, we would define it. Okay, so that will be in. Okay, so we can just get rid of this then.
Yeah, yeah. Because it doesn't matter if we're defining or redefining. It's gonna do the same thing.
Okay, so then what? We'll just do player inventory.
It'd be self inventory, yeah. Self inventory and then brackets item, yeah, and then equals quantity.
Or plus equals.
What if it's not defined? That won't work.
Well, yeah. What happens if you want to buy multiple?
Yeah, that's true. So if they already have like 5 items and we want to give them an extra one, so we would have to check if it's not defined and then define it first.
Okay, so if is not defined, self.inventory item.
We can just do default. We can just call the default macro.
What do you mean?
So like they made a macro where basically it checks, it does it like if it's not defined item, then define it with a default thing. But if it is defined, it won't do anything.
Okay, so how would I do that?
It would just be on all caps default. Like replace the whole line of 151 with like capitals default and then brackets, and then you give it the variable you want to check if it's defined. And then as a second parameter, you would do the value that it would default to if it's not defined.
I guess quantity then?
Yeah, but then so it equals 0, I guess.
So this automatically checks if the item exists in the inventory and if it's defined. If it's not,
Now I'm thinking we might as well just check ourselves if it's not defined and then return after we define it, because we can just define it as quantity, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just do that then.
Okay, so back to the original. If
Yeah, like that.
is it not defined, play self dot inventory item. If it's not defined, we will then say self dot inventory item equals quantity.
Yeah, and then you'd have to return, so you need curly braces for the if statement.
And then return, whoops, we're returning
Nothing.
the same thing.
We'd return nothing. No, because
Oh yeah, because
it puts it on the player anyway, and we're accessing self.inventory item through.
do we want to make this an
interface.
else then?
No, because you don't need to. So
Oh yeah, because we're doing a
anything
return.
like, yeah.
And so if so it is defined, they already have one of them. This will just add it to the
Or one of
quantity. Plus
Yeah.
equals does work in GSC. I don't know if that doesn't work or does work in Lua.
It does plus equals works, minus equals works, times and divide equals. I'm pretty sure works. I have it documented on the docs because I literally got Sirius's like hot loader, like his compiler, where you can just do a key bind in VS Code and it like injects the script, right? And I just tested out all the operators and sort like if it threw an error, then I knew it wouldn't work. I could just do it without having to recompile every time. And they all worked, and I documented them all.
Okay, so this
you know.
should work when we give the item. So back in the store, wait till trigger activated. We do self drugs items give item, and then we do the pot.
Yeah.
Quantity's already 1, so we'll do that. Then we'll set up a few more, so it will be a watering can and soil.
Thing is, like, you don't want to give them more than one watering can, for example, no?
Yeah, no, we don't.
So you just have to be careful of that. Maybe add Like maybe you'd have to check before you give them it.
Yeah, we can do that. If... Oh no, this is player. Oops. Player.
And the thing is, like, I'm thinking, how would we integrate that into the drugs item script? So it would automatically just cap watering can at 1.
I guess we could just define it specifically.
One use? No, sorry. So next to one use, we can have like... Oh no, items are separate to springs, aren't they? Oh no, it's store. You have store items, so cost one use, and then we can add another.
Well, one use, I'm meaning, so like, pot is true. So one use, if you put down the pot, because this is setting up the actual item itself, which is also going to the player. If you put it down, it removes it from your inventory. But the watering can, you could keep using it over and over and over.
Yeah, but then you don't want to, like, you also want to have it like they can only hold one at a time. So you don't have to check for it, essentially.
Do
We can
another
check for it in. Yeah.
So it would be setup item, one use, and then more than one?
Holds one.
Huh?
Holds one. That's what I would do.
Holds one.
Because you'll have less items that are only you can only hold one of than you can hold multiple of. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So then down here we could even do if self dot inventory if item dot holds one is true and
No, so they're passing in a string as item. So items is string. So we'd have to do get item, which we don't have defined right now.
yeah, we have get string but not get item.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna separate these then. String utils, and then we'll do
Shop details.
yeah, shop. Or item utils.
Item details. Yeah.
I'm gonna change this to get string cost.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, you don't need to.
Why?
Oh no, wait. You might need to. Yeah, you will need to.
Get string cost. Okay. Yeah, get string cost. Give item. Take item. I don't know if we'll ever really need take item because you're not going to sell back to the store. But we could take strain. Or for now we'll just leave that out. We'll do that in like the actual growing. So give item, get item. And what item? That's it.
What you're getting? How many there are? How many they have in the
Yeah.
inventory? Yeah. So item, and then that'd be a string, and then we what would the second parameter be?
Oh, we'll have to do level dot. What, store items?
What?
Wait, what? No.
So you would do inside the function. You would do level.store items, and then brackets item.
Level dot store items bracket item.
Yeah.
I'll just
and
return
then-
that.
Yeah. Then I'll check if it's not defined first. If it's defined. Just like we didn't get strain, yeah. Make sure you change. Oh yeah, okay.
So we'll do that, and then we'll do what if get item item.
Hold on, so it is not defined. So we're only storing the amount of the item they have on the player, because we want that to be player specific. We don't want to store the actual like item itself in memory, like because the stuff stored in level.store items, that's just like defines the item name, the cost, and whatever.
Yeah, that defines
that.
This.
Yeah. So then we only want to store how much of the item we have on the player.
Okay. So do you want to do item? So we're getting. So if it's defined the item, we return the item because we're getting it. Now how do we have an amount? Like what is the quantity? The self.inventory.
So, hold on. What are we trying to do?
We're trying to see if like we don't want more than one pot. The holds one.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, give item. If
level.store
if get
items or oh yeah, if get item.
Yeah, we can just get item and then item in brackets. Yeah. And then do dot use like
holds one
as one or whatever. Holds one, yeah.
Then just return.
No, because we haven't actually given it to them yet. So we have to just do, we can just do quantity equals 1. Like self.inventory item equals 1. Yeah.
Okay. So then we're giving the item the pot and the soil. So in the item, quantity. So we're checking if it's defined in the inventory on the player. If it's not, we're equaling it to 1. If it is already defined, we're then checking if it can hold 1. If it does, then you don't buy it again. If it does, though, we add it to the quantity, and we also have to take the cost.
So items that you can only carry 1 of.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy. Is that correct?
Well, I feel like you can buy, like, you can technically buy as many as you want. You just wouldn't want to.
Like if you want to buy like 5 watering cans.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we shouldn't let the player buy more than 1 if they can't hold more than 1, no?
No, yeah, that does make sense. We have give points. I want to take points. What was it, minus?
Wow, check if near uses distance. That's not very good. should use distance squared because distance is like really expensive
Oh,
if you run it multiple times.
well, we can fix that later.
Yeah, just bear it in mind.
So self drugs util take points, and it would be self dot store items dot item.
Remember, we can just do get
cost.
item.
Oh yeah. Like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we didn't mean to do that. Alright, that's fine. Because then in here, play 2D sound.
Do we want take points to be checking?
What is it? Play sound?
Yes, play sound to player, or play local sound. Sorry.
Oh yeah, play local sound. Okay. Lua is very simple. One of the easiest languages to learn. It's designed that way. It's primarily used for software extensions, which is why it's used as a language for mods for a lot of games.
Yeah, OBS uses it, like plugins and stuff. It's very similar to Python in that respect because it's like it's interpreted, not compiled. So it's a really nice scripting language.
Okay.
The only thing is, with Lua, it's kind of not very well documented for BO3. So unless you have someone to actually sit there and teach you, or you have good scripts to reference, you're kind of stuffed.
Gotta get ready for work now. Have a good stream log. Excited to see where this project goes. Thanks, man. Have a good day at work. We definitely will.
Yeah, Rover, have a good day, yeah?
I also want to do a print to say, you know, you bought this item. Item purchased. Oh fuck, that's gonna, I can't, just realized that.
What'd you do?
Game, there we go.
Hold on, what? Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then you want to do item.name equals name. Yeah. Still the object on itself.
Wait, what?
Because before, if it was item.name
it
equals
was called
item,
on itself, yeah.
item.name.item.name.item.name.
Back to white, amount, quantity, okay. do item. We'll do so pot. Can only be purchased once. Okay. And then down here, we'll just do the same thing here. Oh, okay. So, in theory, right now what we have, we can buy this stuff from this struct, this store location. And we should be able to buy this weed. So we set it up here. Well, we actually don't give the strain.
Is that the player?
Yeah.
That is true. So it would store it on their inventory, wouldn't it?
Yep. So if it's defined, and we'll do quantity equals 1 as well for this.
Can you not just combine strain and item into one function? Because it's doing the same thing.
It is, isn't it?
Oh no, wait, because get item that holds 1, like holds 1 isn't defined on a
Yeah, it's not. We wouldn't even need this.
Yeah, I mean,
But I guess
you could just modify no, you could just modify, like, what's it called, the give item, and then instead of just having holds 1, you can do is underscore true, like the macro, so that checks if it's defined as well as if it's true.
Well, no, because there's also a selling cost, you know. It does have different.
Oh, okay, I see, yeah.
So it'll be
So you
fine.
want to take
We could
money
just,
from them?
yeah, we could just remove these. Self-inventory, strain plus minus plus equals quantity, drugs detail, take points, get item, and get strain, cost, get item, and then we'll do weed purchased, amount. Okay, so now we're giving the strain. We're getting the strain. Get strain cost. Get item. Get item. We wouldn't even need this get strain cost, right?
No, we wouldn't.
We use it here, but we could
But we
just
can just,
do
instead of all
get
of that,
strain.
just...
You know.
Yeah.
Get strain OG Kush dot cost.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably a much better way to script this, but as long as it works and it's easy to use.
Yeah, we could always make it better. I just want to give strain OG Kush. So then we're gonna have to do down here. If player.score, I don't even use this.
I guess this is just sort of a prototype, isn't it?
Yeah. Player.score drugs, items, gets, item. I guess we'll just do the first one for now. Buy supplies. Purchase supplies. So if it is activated, it will give you all these. Give the strain, give the item, we define all the items. All right, I want to test this in game, make sure this all works, and then we could go on to like planting and like doing all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops, no, we need 2 script structs. Drugstore loc, drug supplier loc. I should make these models. This is the store location. So model equals, where is,
Can you hear an echo?
no, oh, barely.
Let me just my mic's like right next to my speaker. I'll just turn you down a bit.
Well, my boss is staring daggers, so I have to go, bro. Dude, Eli, it's all good, my guy. Thank you so much for coming out here, and thank you for the donation, my guy. I appreciate it.
Why does this one like burning? Oh no, I gotta go check that. It smells like burning. Good one. Mom's just cooking something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Model supplier, model store. Okay. So the store is that. And the supplier is that. And in the zone, I'll do an
I'm not
include.
gonna. You know the blender add-on?
Does it actually work though? Like
Yeah,
the
of course it
scaling and
works.
everything?
Yeah, Carumbo said the scaling works fine. He tested it. The only thing that's kind of broken right now is the normals on like Blender 4.0. Don't export properly, but I'm gonna look into that tonight. Yeah. I added auto updating. I added some nice stuff. Exporting actually, like, you know how before you'd have to join the objects together before, otherwise it wouldn't export properly.
Yeah.
I fixed that, so it exports. You can export multiple objects now, selected or unselected, and it all works. Yeah. The next thing I'm gonna do is the normal thing, so it exports normals properly, and then animations importing and exporting. Figure that out. It shouldn't be too hard. I need to familiarize myself with X-anim export and the format. This should be fine. I've got schoolwork due tomorrow, so I need to get that done first.
Okay. This should work. Oh. This is what we do in zombies. We don't make maps. We make stupid little game modes.
Yeah, but sometimes like the stupid little game modes, quote unquote stupid little games, like they're the funnest ones to play.
That's true. Like look at Ice Grenades, what was that, the Team Trees mod where you just grow trees?
That's a thing.
I have 8 unread chat messages. Yeah, let's see. Oh, nope, not. Ice grenade. Where? Yeah, Fall Guys, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He's got like little team trees right here. I think I should lower the music a little bit. Yeah, it's just like a tower defense, I think.
You know, I had an idea for a map where, do you remember those Tim Hansen like videos of like Last Man Standing, right? But I was thinking more of a like you sort of have like an object that you can throw at the other person's section, sort of like an unlucky like cursed item, right? And every 30 seconds, or like at a random time between 10 seconds and a minute, something bad could happen or something good could happen, but like it's mainly something bad. So essentially these people are like trying to pass stuff around and chaotic stuff's happening all around them every 10 to 60 seconds, and it's basically last man standing, but you have this unlucky object or something.
Hello Hello everyone, love your work, Logical. Thanks for what you're doing for the customs community. I haven't done much, honestly, for a while, but thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I can't wait to actually be able to work on my stuff because I've got a lot of nice stuff planned for the community, bro.
I added everyone in Devrel. I hope they... Let's see. Yeah, everyone's... I don't care. Do what I want. Shoot. Oh my god, I can't wait for White Lotus next weekend. Oh my god. An hour and 30? Fire. Wow, no script errors.
That's crazy. Imagine this works first time. Run in Dev 2, because yeah, then we can actually see if we got any script errors or not.
Dev 2?
Yeah. You haven't got anything else loaded on this map, right?
I haven't done much is rather modest for someone responsible for probably 20% of the greatest custom maps in the game. GG's handsome, enjoy your stream. Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, I appreciate that, man. Coming out here, showing support. I'm probably gonna get so fucking loud. There we go. Sorry if I just destroyed anyone's ears. Oh. Got some... It didn't load up. Probably gonna bang my head trying to import Gmod weapons when I have the time.
It's probably another script that's erroring in Dev 2. Oh, pointer is not an array index. Oh shoot, we've added go to line 127 and figure out what the hell we did.
Oh my god, my computer is fucking dying.
What the hell?
There we go. Just while I had that error up. Oh my god, what's going on? What?
Your task managers, your explorer is restarting. It's fine, give it a second. What the hell?
Dude, what is going on with my computer? I just opened up everything. Okay. Hello, are we back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So it was items 127 here.
Oh, we forgot to change that down.
Wait, what did we change? What didn't we change?
Just
put
name. Yeah.
Oh, do we have to change that for everywhere?
I mean, the whole point of these functions is that we only have to go to the get and set item, get the bottom.
Wait, where? Get
The bottom ones, or the bottom two. That passes in a string. See, this is the issue with GSC. There's no like type safety. Like, yeah.
So
like,
it should be fine now, though?
Yeah, it should be fine now. It should be fine.
Dude, my computer is so shit. I need to seriously upgrade.
What CPU do you have?
I have... That's a great question.
Beat performance.
i9 99K.
That's pretty decent. I have about I have a lot worse of a CPU than you. But mine's okay. It's probably just down to like what's running in the background and stuff.
Just all these parts are now like around 6, 7 years old.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Discord's at 80.
Discord's using a lot of your
What?
GPU, bro.
Yeah, for what? For sharing my
Probably
screen?
streaming 1080. Yeah, stream 720p 30 or 1080 30 or something. Or even like 15 FPS because I don't need to see anything smooth.
Alright. Purchase supplies. Oh.
This is why we're testing Dev 2 because this wouldn't have shown up in Dev 1. Let's check that.
182.
It'll be a whole core stat. So open the full console log in BO3. I can't read that.
Okay, drugs, items, lines 172.
Have you defined level.log log debug? It'll be it'll be in another script.
Okay.
What was it before?
It was logical debug, not log debug.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay, so there's nothing we wrote then, that's good. Why does it flash? What is happening?
I think they're overlapping because I made them way too big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 256. It should be.
Bloody hell,
64.
256.
That was for
Okay.
that was for another mod. Okay, so let's try this again.
Okay. Could you up the quality to like 1080 but then drop the FPS down to like 15?
Yes.
Because then I can just read your screen. Yeah, that's fine.
I could do 1440 if you need.
No, I can see 1080 fine. You don't want to, because Discord was using a lot of your GPU right there.
What?
Hmm?
Huh?
Did you not hear what I said? What happened?
No, I didn't actually.
I said, like, because we don't want to put too much strain on your GPU, because Discord, like, was using a lot of your GPU before.
Okay. Ooh, no errors. Water can only be purchased once. Okay, but it's not adding the amount unless it's saying I have more than one amount. Oh, okay. Error pair weed purchased and undefined. Line drugs items 141. Weed purchased. Drug supplier at line 100. And line 98. So give strain.
What's happening? What's the error?
It's saying has unmatching types, undefined, and string. It's saying that this is erroring. Get strain.
Oh, I
Name.
see. Okay, so get strain. What strain are you trying to get?
The OG Kush.
Are you? Did you like make sure the capitals are correct? They are. Okay. So get strain isn't returning the right thing. If it's defined. There should be. You're not seeing that print line of wheat strain does not exist, are you?
No, we're not. I've returned. Where are we at now? We're in game. We could purchase supplies. We could purchase weed. It's just that the print string is fucking up. Because get strain .name is not working. So, well, what is give strain? Is that from the supplier? Give strain OG Kush. So it's getting the string, right? And it's throwing in there. So strain. Get strain is strain .name. Oh, I guess
on the level. On the level,
because I'm just throwing in.
No, because it's get strain is. Oh yeah, that's true.
We want to do that either for the get item, but get item .name is working.
I think it's not returning. Go up to strain. I don't think we defined the .name property. I think that's why.
Strain. Oh.
Yeah, we didn't.
Did not.
Because you did it for store item, and then you just thought, oh, okay, I did it for store, and then you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. We forgot to do that.
Because I don't think we have a .strain anywhere. No.
Yeah, no, yeah. Let's do .name. That was it. Then at that point, we might as well change the other get strain .names just to the strain name. Isn't it?
Yeah, just a strain, right?
Because those.
We are just passing in.
Yeah. Because you're using the string to get the item, to get the name of the item, but then the string of the item is the same as the name. So.
Here we are. Strain, item.
Nice. Okay.
All right. But is my mic picking up?
I don't know.
Alright, it's hearing me breathe, which I don't like. I think I just had to... Is it this? Okay, but hopefully I don't cut out, though. If I cut out, please, chat, let me know. Okay, so we're in game. We could purchase the supplies. We could purchase the Kush. I don't have enough money to buy supplies. Shit. Well, good thing I have a custom console command to give me points. Perfect. Okay.
So now we just need to stop them from being able to buy. We can check that on the uni trigger, can't we?
If what? Well, I'm not gonna keep this uni trigger stuff because, well, especially all this, because we're just gonna have a menu that Rex is gonna come in and set up for us whenever he gets back. He said he wants to work on this, so, and so does Scriptlord.
Okay.
So this is all just testing. So this actually fucking works. We can now buy stuff and buy weed, and it stores on the player. I do want to have a quick console command though to tell me my inventory. We'll do console commands. So this is inventory. Inventory. Okay.
You know, I have what I did with console commands is I have a generic function that makes one and checks for a change and whatever, and then you can give it a function to check logic. Do like logic specific to that name, and all you have to do is just make the function to handle the logic, and then call the create console command, and then pass in the function and give it a name.
Would you make it where tab tells you your inventory? Just create an inventory menu with Lua. It's gonna be all Lua, yeah. It'll just be on the hotbar, like 1 through 9. Your inventory. You're not gonna have a crazy HUD or anything. But it will, when you want to like buy stuff from your supplier or from the store, it will pop up a menu of like all the items in the store that you could purchase. Kind of like the Wonder Fizz. Okay. I'll just copy this, because this makes more sense. Modvar info, if it is inventory, and I don't have anything else. Weed strains, or weed seeds, because you can have the actual buds on you, and then store items. Or I guess I'll do info weed. Weed seeds plus now how do I get the player? Specific player.
Through a devar you'd have to do get players or
Can I see who put in?
no, I don't think so.
How does Sphinx do it?
But which command specifically?
Like perks, like he gives a perk to a specific player.
You'd have to give the player name or the player ID, and he checks for that. Or you can give all to like all players, and you will just do for each player and you get players. But for this you can just do get players and then the first like get players 0. But you'd have to call the function before you because it will return an array, won't it? So it'd be get players.
OB player equals get players, like that.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah. No, but then oh sorry, yeah, you need get players and then like normal brackets before the square brackets. Yeah, because you're calling a function and it's returning an array.
Plus player dot inventory.
What's cooking?
How do we store it? As the strain, as the name, right? So it'd be OG Kush. And then dot.
Do we not have a get strain function?
No.
Or did we remove it?
Oh, the get strain.
Yeah.
No, we have get strain.
Then yeah, you probably want to do that. So player gets strain, OG cush the amount. Because that would check for like if it's defined and stuff, and you want to call it from drugs items. Yeah. That's kind of longer than just doing player.inventory though. Huh.
Yeah, that's fine. So OG Kush seeds. And I guess we'll do store. We'll do pots. Watering cans. And soil. Drugs, items, get item. No, I don't like that. So if we're getting the item, but what if it's not existing? I guess it already is because we do set it up here. And we do set the amount on the player, right? It's dot
The amount
amount.
might
That
not exist,
amount does not exist.
which is why when we do like get item, it will turn.
We should do self inventory because that's where we actually store the amount, right?
Yeah, but I'm thinking if they don't have it, it's not going to be defined.
Well, for the seeds, right? If how are we defining the amount, right? Player.inventory OG Kush.
See that what that returns, if they don't have any OG Kush, it will just return undefined. I think, you know?
That should be fine.
But it will return undefined and then it will error because it's trying to get dot amount from undefined.
Well, then can we like make default values? Oh fuck, that's so annoying though. Because we have to do that for every item.
It is. Unless we make a new function that gets amount. And then if it's not defined, it will just return 0. So just
Okay.
like we did get strain cost, but instead it's get strain amount.
Okay, so we're gonna check if it's defined. Right?
Yeah.
If it is defined as a strain, we then want to check the inventory quantity.
We should do get strain. No, we should do strain equals get strain, right? And then that will do all the defined checking. So we can get rid of the if statement right there.
Well, what this should
yeah,
not.
and
This
then-
can't be strain though, right? This has to be like weed.
Oh yeah. And then we can do if is defined weed. Yeah. and then we return we.amount. And then outside the if statement, we can just do return 0.
And then we'll do that for the item as well. Can be var. Oh my god. What should this be called?
You can do, because it's a struct, you can do s_item. But then for string values, you want to do str_item or str_, so you know it's a string, you know it's a struct. Because s, you might think, oh, it's a string, you know, it's a struct.
So should I change all these to
str_, you can, yeah, you should, because it will be more clear what value it is.
Should I do that in here too?
Yeah.
Anywhere else? No. String, strain. Item.
Yeah, that's good.
Does it change it anywhere in
Just
here?
go back
No?
to.
No, right? No, because this is where we define.
Go back to. Yeah, scroll all the way down because we were. What was the last function we just did?
Get item amount.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was just double checking that. Fine.
So now in the util script, we could just do drugs, items, get strain amount, OG, Kush, and that's it.
Yeah. And if it's not defined, it will return 0 because you have none. So we don't have to. Now that whenever you want to define a new item, you can literally just put it to that one place in the main function. Yeah,
Right
and
here.
then it will just. Yeah. Now we don't have to define it on the player for every single one. You don't have to remember to do that. This is a nice little interface.
I love doing shit like this because now it's just gonna work.
Yeah, because we have our code like modular, so through like we do everything through these functions. Just if something breaks, like the logic's in one place, so we just make it work once and it'll be fine. That's the beauty of an interface.
Let's see. All right, while this links, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta go look for my girlfriend's purse, and I gotta go find something. So, be back in 2 seconds.
You have some weed?
Wait, we actually got an error. get strain amount in item util 335. Oh, I don't think I have. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Try this again.
No, I can say anything right now to the whole stream, and he'll have no idea. I could script up a virus in GSC or something, and then when he comes back, we'll be like, "Oh, Logical, I made this script for you, Logical. You know, I'm such a good admin," and then flipping it just blows up his PC. Imagine.
All right, I'm back, and we got another error. Drugs items 180. What is inventory? Ah. Perfect.
Beautiful, mate. Equipment.
All right. So if I do info weed, okay.
Outcast undefined to string.
326 and 316 and drugs util. Drugs items get strain amount. Oh, we don't even need this player. Oh wait, how are we defining that on the player?
It would be self in the. Go to get strain amount. It'd be. Hold on, yeah,
We're not actually getting an amount.
it'd have to be inventory, because maybe self to inventory.
So S strain equals get strain. Right. And then if it's defined, wait, we already check if it's defined. That's what get strain is.
Get strain gets the strain object that has the information about that strain.
Okay, so it gets the
So if we're trying to get an
struct.
amount, we'll need
So
to
then we need to do self.inventory as strain. Or it's actually string strain, right?
Yeah. So that should have. So we check if that's defined, and if it is defined, then because it might not be defined if they don't have any. You know.
So it should be like this.
If it's defined self.inventory.string strain. But then there would be no amount. Hold on, where did you store .amount? Go up to...
Wait. Give strain.
So...
Oh, should we do an amount?
So scroll up. So where you're defining the strain objects, there's no amount, right? But then these objects, they're not stored on the player. Like they're just storing information about the object, about this strain itself, right? And on the player, we're storing just the amount because we don't need to store like anything else, right? So when we're doing, if you go back down to get strain amount, we do n_strain for like number strain equals, and this will replace line 166. Yeah, and then we do equals level dot, player dot, so it'll be self dot inventory. And then string strain in the brackets, yeah. And then if is defined n strain, return n strain.
Dot amount.
No, because n strain is just a number, remember? Because we're only storing the amount that's on the player. We're not storing the object itself, because otherwise we'd have to make a copy of the struct every time we like need to put it on the player. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That might have to change at some point. It depends how Rex wants to do the HUD. But like for what we need right now, this is enough.
Because I just want to check how much we have of this stuff.
Yeah.
330 in drugs util.
Oh, because you deleted the like the player.
Do I need the player
equals?
still?
Yeah. Because
Yes.
it's player specific, isn't it? Yeah, just put that line back. Yeah, but just bear in mind, like, this command will only print what the host has. It won't print anyone else.
All right. Yo, who's still in chat right now? We've been live for 2 hours and... Oh, okay. Unmatching string undefined. Line 326. So it's still not getting this. Player, drugs, items, get strain amount, OG Kush.
I think it's because player is undefined.
But it's right here. Player equals get players.
But you're getting it before the player spawns in.
Oh.
So you'd have to do wait till, or define it in the for loop. So at the start of the for loop, if yeah, if is I'll do inside the if statement. So you're not just defining every frame for no reason.
Yeah.
Not the best way to do it, but it works.
I don't want to call for everything.
Do it at the inside the first if, yeah.
Yeah, my gain is so fucking annoying right now. Oh, it's because I was editing the... Oh, fucking funny. Okay.
Wait, what?
I was editing the wrong gain. It should be better now.
You're editing it?
Yeah, for my open threshold.
Oh, gain. I thought you said game. I was like, what? That makes sense.
Okay, so this should be good now. You should no longer be able to hear me breathe or anything. Alright, let's see. Info lead. OG Kush seed 0. Info items? Or is it info store? Oh my god.
Hell yeah. You should also probably add a cooldown to the triggers at some point, but yeah, this is just testing, isn't it? So.
Oh, whoops. Dude, oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. We can now fucking buy shit from a store and we can buy drugs to grow. Oh, this is sick. This is so sick. Okay. Next, now we have to grow this shit. So we'll start in the drugs weed. So, I mean, real, like, best case scenario, I would like to have a system where you could place down, like if you have a pot, you could put it in your inventory and then place it down. But
yeah, we can do that.
Like anywhere?
Yeah, so you can define the locations in Radiant. So like have a trigger and have it linked to a struct or something. Where the pot will be placed.
Like, and only in specific locations?
And then you can define KVPs based on what you want planted there, whether it's a pot or whether it's a whatever else.
What if we could do it to where you could place it anywhere, so you could customize where you want to place it down, like a pot?
We can also do that, yeah. But then we'd also have to store what's there, which is fine. We can do that.
Let's not do that yet. Let's do it where it's like defined locations.
Okay.
Because that way I can make
So
like
just
a
make a
little house or something. little platform.
Yeah, make like a little house and then just make a prefab with like a trigger and a struct.
I feel like this was good.
Bro, I can't believe I'm still banned from the model server.
Okay, so these will be the locations where you can place the pots down.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off with getting those pots. So we'll do level thread. Pot locations init. Okay, and this will be pot locations equals struct. We'll just do get array. Struct get array, and this will be pot locations. And then thread all pots locations pot locations logic. Okay. So we have now these structs, if I place them in, of pot locations. I'll start with one. And I'll fucking make this a prefab. Prefab. Save selected new prefab. ZM drugs. And we'll name this plots. And this will be a drug plot weed.
And then what you can do is you can do you want the weed to be like an actual model? You will want it, so it'd probably be better to make it, instead of a script struct, make it a model, like a script model.
Well, I wanted to set it to different models, so it's gonna be the pot, right? You could place the pot down, and you put soil in it, and then you put the seed in it. The soil will go away after a few uses, but the pot will always stay there. And then each plant will have its own various stage, like 3 stages of life.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just really quickly
Model an empty pot. Can you not just use a placeholder from Radiant?
it won't take me that long.
Well,
I'm gonna make these all like low poly. I can always make them better too later on. So that'll be the pot. Should be a little taller. And then a pot with dirt on it.
So we're gonna make a pot with dirt, a separate model.
Yes.
I think that'll be the better thing. Because
So like the dirt will be separate. And the pot,
I mean, it would use two
or,
entities then.
Yeah, so it should just be one model.
Yeah, so we can just set model to the model with dirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, then we need a plant. We'll need 3 stages.
Yo.
Hello.
Clower.
G'day.
Logical. What are you making?
I am working on like a goofy little mod. Not mod, map.
Are you doing inspired by the... What is it? Not Formula One. I always want to call it Formula One. Is it
Schedule One?
I'm gonna have it on my TV then. Wow. I'm a question. Did you become so obsessed with this game that you're like, I'm gonna make a whole map?
Kind of.
21 likes now. Boom! He be cooking. He
Everyone's so
do be
obsessed with this game.
I get it. What does a little pot leaf look like? Great value God, what's going on? He be cooking. I try.
You're tense, I'm calm. You apply excessive force. I control that force through fluid motion.
I'm
So
observing
if I
your
did-
stuff in the background.
If I did this.
What are you up to, prevent this?
I am doing boring schoolwork. That's due tomorrow, and then after that, if I have time, I'll be pushing a fix for the Blender plugin I'm maintaining.
Ooh.
Yeah, because the current one was so buggy and it just didn't work. So many things were unsupported, and I'm just sort of maintaining it because no one else is going to.
It's up to one man with a dream.
Yeah, bro. It also really helps people out. Before, Zella couldn't export the alpha vertex color, so he couldn't blend materials on his models, and it was really annoying. Then I added that in for him, and now we can do it. So his models can look a lot better now than otherwise.
That's funny, when you export it, it wouldn't let you do anything with it.
Yeah, it's because vertex colors they're not very supported. The alpha channel isn't very supported in Blender, so he literally has to use a plugin that has its own alpha channel, and then I just look for that and then apply it.
I always thought when you guys do that, it was just automatically there, like Blender already had that.
No, literally every property of a mesh, the vertex color, the direction of the plane, the normals, the position of the verts,
Normal maps.
everything. You have to get all of that and put it in a format that like a VX model like bin file, and then BO3 will be able to read it.
Oh damn. That's cool.
Yeah.
What class are you doing schoolwork for? What class like are you doing your schoolwork for?
Oh, I'm doing some physics.
That's the pot leaf right there.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I'll make this better eventually.
You should have this released by 420, or do you think it will be done?
That would
That's a good
actually
idea.
be. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's 19 days. That's a good timeline.
That's doable.
You got this, Lodge.
Is that doable? That's doable.
Ew, that looks creepy when you like raised it. It looks like a weird spider.
It does, right?
Is it gonna be that big? Or when you put it in the pot?
No.
Okay. Okay. Just make it like comically large.
I mean, it looks stupid, but I mean, it's just for what it is now.
I mean, that looks pretty good. If you just duplicate the leaf around a bit and then add more to the stem.
spam that shit.
Yeah.
And the marijuana plants, don't they have some that like extend longer? So they have like a longer stem.
No idea.
Yeah, change like the size of each.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I do. Because my uncle used to, well, he still does. He grows marijuana. And he can stand them, and it looks like he can like just disappear into the bush because they're so long.
That's
This is
crazy.
a baby plant. California.
This will be the fully grown one.
Oh yeah, they have those little bushy thingies. I sent you some pictures of the actual plant.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
For
I
reference.
remember they have that stuff they like pick off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what your Snapchat is because I was just gonna tell you, Lodge, I finally got my horizontal license, but that's what I sent you. I remember. Yeah, so this whole time I've had a vertical license, so anytime I go to a bar or anything, they're like looking at it so suspiciously. Plus, I already look like I'm fucking like 11 years old, so they're just staring my license down. I'm like, I'm 25, I swear. It's when I got my license like renewed when I was like it was right before I turned 18, so they still had to give me the vertical license, and it had like my California real ID. But yeah, have you had your horizontal license?
Yeah, and then once I turned 21, I got a vertical. I know, horizontal.
I was so happy. I haven't felt like I've been fulfilled yet because I never got it. Now I'm fulfilled. Preventus, when do you get, like, what age do you guys get your licenses over there?
That's stage 4.
Licenses, like, what do you mean? For driving, we can take the test once we're 17. We can start learning once we're 17. So, yeah. But we have to get a thing called a. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just saying, ours is 15 and a half.
Yeah.
But then your drinking age is way sooner, huh?
Yeah, you can, like, on private property, you can drink from the age of like 5 or something. It's crazy.
What the
Yeah, it's a joke. Like, it's perfectly legal to give like a 10-year-old like a drink as long as they're like, it's like supervised. Now, obviously, people aren't going to go around and let their kids swig bottles of like whiskey and whatever, but they'd give them like a little
like they
sip.
never changed the rules from like the 17 and 16.
I think that's the rules in here. Then like you can't obviously drink in public, if you're under 18.
Oh, you did. Is marijuana legal anywhere over there?
I don't know, but probably not.
Dang.
Oops.
Yeah, it's not illegal, so it's perfectly legal for someone between the ages of 5 and 17 to drink alcohol at home or on other private property.
Damn.
So you're literally 5
Everyone's lit at the family parties.
Yeah, real. But who the hell's gonna destroy their kid's liver, bro? Like, no one's gonna do that.
Yeah. Unless they're a shitty parent, or if the kid just doesn't have people around.
Yeah. I mean, I don't drink anyway, so.
Okay, so we have a bunch of models. Let's go into mine and convert them all. Pot locations logic. Okay, so I guess we should have a for loop. Well, we'll set the model to nothing because we should have a for loop.
No, you can set it to its initial stage and then just hide it.
Oh, okay.
No?
Yeah, true. So we'll do pot equals. What would I do here? Model. Just copy all this. Model equals spawn. Model pot stage pot base. Model hide. Self drugs util you create, and then we're gonna do pot unitrig prompt. Wait till trigger player. We will do.
I'd make that radius a bit smaller.
Yeah, like 32. We'll do
Yeah.
model show. We should have stages so that we could like control which pot,
Do you still do that thing where you import it into Maya and then export it?
Yes.
Okay, once my plugin, because I have a few issues to fix with 4.0 plus, with normals, but other than like the normals not exporting properly, and it defaulting to like non-custom normals, like the Blender plugin for 4.0 plus works fine. The one I like forked, so you can actually just use my plugin.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I mean you're doing this now, so yeah, it's fine. But But yeah, definitely download that because it's gonna be useful as hell for you, bro.
Yeah.
I love the look of that.
Have you and Alejandro gone anywhere fun lately?
Anywhere fun lately?
Well, you guys are always out doing some shit.
Not really, just been working.
Lame, but the money grind is good, so. Are you guys gonna go on a trip for your birthday again this year?
I don't know about my birthday, but for hers, we're going to Puerto Rico.
Ooh, it's gonna be
We're going to see Bad Bunny.
what the fuck? That's so cool. That's gonna be awesome.
Alright, we need Ape open. We need a new GDT. Model export, logical, drug assets, logical, drug assets.
Logical poke buckets, dude. They're so cool.
We're gonna do new asset, X modical, logical, M, drug, pot, base.
Yeah, X logical.
We're gonna do only one LOD, bullet collision, LOD 0. And we are doing logical, drug assets, pot, base. And then we'll do stage 0, which is the dirt. Stage 1. Stage 2. Stage 3. Stage 4.
Have you ever been on Long Beach Watch?
Long Beach, Long Island. LBI?
No, Long Beach.
No. I've only been to
That's where I was
California
born.
twice.
Oh. Yeah, this is where Snoop Dogg raps about LBC. But that's where I'm going for my birthday. I'm going to the aquarium, and they have this like whole bike area, and it's like this cool ass pier with the rides and all that shit.
Ooh.
It's not as the rides aren't as big as Santa Monica, but like the shopping is, and I'm excited as fuck. There's all these. I haven't been there literally in like 11 or 12 years, so I'm really excited.
Hell yeah.
And I'm so excited for the aquarium.
Nice, dude.
Maybe we'll go in there 18th, 19th, 20th.
Hell yeah, look at this. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And then this stem is just gonna be a darker green.
It's so fun when you start putting all the thingies together.
Make it a bit wet.
I mean, I'm gonna change the model. I don't want to go into crazy detail.
Oh, okay. You know what you should do? You should probably just make that a script model, because then you don't have to spawn it in and whatever. Then you can just do set model, can't you?
That's alright.
Okay.
I always do structs for all my stuff like this.
But now you're gonna have to pre-cache it and zone it, and
That's fine. It's really not a lot of effort.
unless you just drag it in under the map.
Could do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's So we're hiding, we're waiting. Okay. We're gonna have to set the stage. We're gonna change this to pot. And then pot.stage equals 0. And then we'll do pot.stage plus plus. What? No, we're not.
Guess what Dobby just announced?
What?
What?
Hive and Buried remaster. Confirmed, quote unquote confirmed, after they do transit.
Damn.
Bearing in mind, guys, it's April 1st, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they never do that because Slayin is already doing Buried remastered, and there's about 5 people doing 5 remastered, so.
Imagine he's not kidding though.
Yeah. I'm actually working on like.
Why does everyone keep saying, like, keep making the same damn?
Yeah, literally. I'm actually working on like some cool stuff now, and I was gonna like announce, like I was talking about it with my friend. I was gonna announce that as a joke on April Fools, make everyone think it's not coming, and then actually make it.
Hmm.
We're probably not gonna do it though, because what's the point?
Okay. Okay, so let's get this going. So we have to first pot locations. So we have to buy a pot and then place the pot down. So we're gonna wait till the trigger activated, because we're gonna put here if we're gonna do pot equals self.parent.stub, I think. How do I have it?
It's like stub.related parent, isn't it?
That's stub.related parent.
Underscore after related, and then yeah.
Okay, here we are. So if we have to announce that this location does not have a pot right now, so we'll do self dot is available equals true.
Can you check if a model is hidden? You can just use that as your.
I don't think so. It is hidden.
Yeah, you can.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just use that instead.
Okay, so if pot is hidden and player dot where's items, player dot inventory pot dot amount is greater than 0.
Hold on, you should do the function call.
The player get amount.
String amount. Or get item amount, because it's an item, yeah. Because you want to, that will check if it's defined. You don't have to do the greater than 0, because if it is 0, it will like be interpreted as false in this context.
Okay, so if it's hidden and they have a pot, we could say press to place down a pot. The music turned off.
Face down, ass up. That's the word we want to put.
And then we can
That's
return
crazy.
true. Else, we have to check if it's... So, they're saying... So now we're checking if the pot is already placed. We now have to say if player get item soil, if they have soil. Or we can actually check the stage, right? Well, how do we check now that... fuck, it's just a bunch of fucking if statements, right?
What are we checking for?
So, we check now if the pot is hidden, and if a player has a pot.
Yeah.
We have to then say, you know, hint string, you need to get a pot first to purchase a pot. So if it's true, it will show the pot. Now we have to make it so that we could place soil in it. So I feel like we should do self dot grow stage equals 0.
Yeah.
If self dot grow stage equal to 0, we will then
You can just match
show...
case this, no?
Huh?
Sorry,
okay.
switch case. Not match case. Switch case.
Yeah, you're right. Switch. Self dot grow stage case 0, right?
Yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Case 1. We need a break. Okay, so if it's 0, we will then pot show.
Yep.
And we will then do self dot grow stage plus plus.
It's gonna be... Because we're doing grow stage, but we're growing the stage for everyone except from if it's the last stage, right?
Yeah. Because we're growing it from 0 to 1, so that means you place the pot down, but there's no soil in it, and it'll never go past there once you place it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then we're just gonna do self.grow stage plus plus for every single one, a bit except from the last one, which is a bit redundant.
But then...
It doesn't matter, I mean, it's just extra code, right?
Well, because then in that way I'm going to do grow stage just equals 1 at the end, after you harvest.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's fine. It works, yeah.
So set model pot stage 1.
You know.
Let me see. That's stage 0. Because you have to put... Okay, yeah. We'll do stage... We have to... Yeah, stage 0. Because that means you have to have dirt. So... We'll do another if statement here.
So there's no way to remove the pot?
No way to remove the pot. At least for now.
Okay, okay. Okay, yes.
So now we'll do if pot dot grow stage is equal to 1. I guess we could also do a switch case here, right?
What are we checking for?
The grow stage. Depending on what yeah, depending on what grow stage.
Stage of growth.
Because if it's 1, Can we do an if statement in a case?
I think so, yeah.
Because I want to check if self.growStage, if player drugs items get amount of soil, if that's true, then it will say press F to put down soil. To what? Put in soil. And then true. Then we'll do an else. You need soil to grow. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, then return false, and you can delete that break, I'm pretty sure, because it's returning.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's if it's okay, so I guess I could also put this whole thing in here, right? Because we can just check if it's case 0. And then if when case 0 for grow stage, and we check if the pot is hidden, we don't even need that then. If we don't even need it hidden, we just check.
Yeah, because we have case 0, yeah.
If they have the pot, then they need soil.
Yeah.
And then we set the model to stage 0. And then we increase it by 1. So now we could check for case 2. And then we're going to check player drugs items strain amount. OG Kush to sow to plant OG Kush. You need weed seeds to grow. And then we'll do we don't even need to check all of them. It's just the last one now. So once it's in the soil, I want it to check now when you place it. So wait till, so it does the soil, and then the first bit will go to stage 1. So once we stay at the stage 1, we grow stage. So 0, 1, 2. Here, I want to do a thread on the self. Weed, grow, time, and we're gonna do oh, we can add that as an item thing, right? For drug,
Like
weed,
a property?
like
Yeah,
a
we
time. Do 30
Yeah, like-
seconds.
Yeah.
Weed time to grow equals time to grow.
You know what would be useful? You know the setup drug weed and setup store item lines where you define the function?
Yeah.
So line 118.
Yeah.
So just copy all of that except from the function, the word function, right? and then so you get all the parameters in, and then what you can do is you add a comment above where you're like defining them all in the main function. If you go up, right, set up store items. Yeah, just under that, just add a comment of like, so then you know, okay, the first one is string item, the second one is cost. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah, I know what you mean.
Because now, especially Rex looking at this or whatever, he won't like have a seizure trying to figuring out what the hell's going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we get the time to grow. Because then here I want to do grow time, and we're going to do... get strain. So drugs, items, get strain. OG, push. And then can we do time to grow?
Yeah.
Because then down here we could do time, right?
Yeah, and then we'd also have to have a property on the struct. So on self here, so like is growing or whatever. Like if it's still in the process of growing, because then we don't want to let them plant. No, on the the flipping the pot.
Self dot is growing false.
Yeah. And then just set that to true in weed grow time.
Oh yeah. Okay. I want to divide. So I want it to be, so what, half time? We'll divide it by 3 sections. Quarter time, 1/4 time, half time, 3/4.
You can't define a variable with like a number as the first character. Yeah. You can put numbers in variables, just not at the start.
Equals time divided by 3. Should I do that as a seal so that it's always an integer?
Yeah. But the 1/4 is a third, so you want to make that 4. Yeah. And then 3/4 you times by 4 and then divide by 3.
Times by 4.
Just times by 3 before.
12.
3 over 4. That's a 12.
3 over 4. You know we're American, right?
3/4.
We suck at math. We're
Wait.
awful. You're
Am I dumb?
witnessing it right now.
No, it's flipping weird when you write stuff in code, so it's fine. Just do something like that.
And then we'll just wait
Okay, that works.
1/4 time. Self dot grow stage plus plus. Self dot set model. I don't want it to be... I do want to have multiple instances. Like if we can make this modular, we could put it in the item as well, right? Time to grow, stage 1 model, stage 2 model, stage 3 model.
Hold on. So Okay, so stage 1.
Here, it'll be better as a visualization like this.
Okay, so they place the pot, right? And then they fill it with dirt,
Yes.
and then when they plant,
Then there's 4 stages.
okay, so stage 0 is planting dirt.
Yes.
Go back to the script. So instead of doing yeah, no, we can't. Self.grow stage. So there you're saying grow stage 0, just showing the pot, and then grow stage 1 is stage 0. That's
Fuck.
confusing as hell.
Okay, yeah, that is confusing. So we'll do base. Case 0 is the base.
Or we can do -1 as not placed, like self.grow stage equals -1. Yeah, and then the next case will be case 0, and then 1 and 2. Yeah, then now that matches up. So model pot stage 0 will be the empty pot.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, it'll be the pot with dirt. Yeah, pot with dirt. And then stage 1 will be when they plant it.
And should I do...
So stage 1 initiates the growing. You can do that. I don't know if you can pull macros from namespaces.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. This is the right way to do it because it's the models are going to be different. Yeah. They're different, like... Yeah.
Yeah.
Pontus, you were up all night, you know, when I went to bed at like 9 or 10. You were on, and then I woke up at like 3 or 4 a.m. And then you were up, and I was like, oh my gosh, how is he still going?
Yeah, I went to bed at like 9 a.m.
Oh
No,
my
I went
god.
to bed at almost... Well, I went to bed at 9 a.m., but I started laying in bed at 8 a.m. And... one of the managers called me in, or called me to see if I could come in right then. But they like ended the call randomly for some reason, so then they texted me, and I just ignored the text rather than just saying like, no, I'm about to go to sleep.
That makes sense, like this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in here, now we could just set strain, model 1.
Yeah.
And then when we have it like modular for like in the menu or...
Oh, you know what you should do? You should store the model name except from the number. And then you just have to store 1, and then you can...
Fuck, but how are we gonna make it so that we can plant different seeds?
So yeah, so we can so what you can do is this model struct you're hard coding to be an OG Kush, but on the script struct in Blender in Radiant, you can specify what type of like plant, so OG Kush or...
Well, I want it to be like
weed or
anything.
whatever.
You could plant anything in anyone. Does that make sense?
Yeah. How can we do that? How can we do that? So we give them the option to plant anything.
We could make it.
We'd have to integrate it into the UI.
I was gonna say this is a lot more complicated, but I could make it so that it's an actual weapon that you hold. The seed, and depending on which seed you have in your hand is what gets planted.
That is more complicated. Or we just make it so they can hold one seed at a time, and then have a dropping system like the whacking system that Rex made.
For now, let's just stick with this, the hard coding OG Kush, and then we'll just to get it like working.
Yeah, we can expand on it later.
So there's gonna be zombies while you're making the weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the police, duh.
Or you
You
just make
gotta-
your life simple and hard code it. So specific spots can only can only grow specific plants.
Nah.
Ow.
You guys are slowly recreating Plants vs. Zombies.
Okay. So now it's gonna do that, right? And then we're gonna
Zombies
have the
versus
time to
plants.
grow, and then it's gonna get the quarter time, half time, 3/4 time. We wouldn't even need that actually. Just quarter time equals times
And then times
0.75. Wait, quarter time, grow stage up. I guess I would actually no. We'd do this. String strain.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
String strain dot time to grow.
You have to do get strain on that string strain.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a string. Yeah. See, having str underscore really helps, huh? Just see that instantly. Trying to get time to grow from a string, that doesn't work. So we'll do get strain.
Well, we're getting strain up here in the function, right? So this would actually be struct.
Yes. Yes.
And then we'll do.
At that point, you might as well set the model inside weed grow time.
Yeah, you're right. Self is growing true, and we get the time. Well, actually, so
Won't you have to delete case 2, line 128? Yeah.
So it's growing now. We set it to this the first model. It waits a quarter time. We set it to the second stage.
Yeah.
And then instead of like fucking, I think we could just put this in a while loop.
Or a for loop.
Oops,
That looks so wrong. Oh my god.
I know. We wait quarter time, and then we do that. But how do we do it for the next one now?
You can do, instead of storing stage O2 model, just store model, and then like without the stage number, and then you add the current iteration you're on in the loop to the end of the string. See what I'm saying?
Plus, like this.
Self.grow stage, yes. So we start off grow stage. You're doing self.grow. No, wait, you're not. Okay. So, grow stage 3 will be the first time 145 runs. which isn't right. Is it?
Wait, why would grow stage 3?
Because it gets to grow stage 1 on line 123. So 124 it adds to its grow stage 2. And then 125 it runs weed grow time. And then 144 it will go to grow stage 3.
Ah, okay,
So that
yeah,
variable
that
will be
makes
3.
sense.
So grow stage 2 will be the first when you plant the weed, no?
Yeah, because grow stage, it starts off at -1, which is there's nothing. We add it because we're showing the pot, which is now at grow stage 1.
Yeah.
Then you get soil, you put it in, it ups it, and then goes to stage 0. Then you put the seed in, and then it goes to grow stage 1.
Okay, so
We don't need this. We're not increasing it again. Because once you put the
next time, yeah. So after you've put the soil in, it will be in stage 1, and then the next time that switch case runs, it will run weed grow time in grow stage 1. And then it will wait for a time. You move that down. So, grow stages 1 on line 143, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, and then
Wait, so what? I'm confused about this right here. So we're setting the
so
model.
the model will store. You know how you have like log underscore pot plant, like 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the models will be called like pot plant 0, pot plant stage 0, pot plant stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then instead of storing each stage individually, we just store the model name, the base model name without the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the end.
Oh. So we'll just get rid of all this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like we don't need any of that then. So we just do model there, like base, like model base name.
Base model.
Yeah,
Model
because it's not actually a
push
model name.
stage.
It's like part of a model name.
Model OG Kush base.
Yeah, and then you could define that macro.
Base model. So now we do weed dot stage or model stage.
Just model.
Just model.
Yeah.
Okay, weed dot model equals base model, and then so pot, soil, and then it goes to this, and we're setting the model as model plus grow stage.
I mean, you can just hardcode 1, but yeah.
No, we'll do it like that. And then, okay,
Yeah,
so now in here,
why don't you just move set model up a line, and then delete, like in line 143, move up above grow stage plus, and then delete line 138 because we don't need it twice.
True.
So we'll set model 1, add grow stage, wait, and then it will set model 2. Yeah.
And then we'll do a check.
So
if it's done, it won't grow anymore. If
you can just do while, instead of the for infinite, just do like while grow stages. That is growing. So while self.grow stage is less than 4.
Less than 4. Then once it hits 4, it'll break.
Yeah, but you did self dot is growing in less than 4, not self dot grow stage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Once it will break, then we could say self dot can harvest is true. We'll put that up here too. And once it's that, then I guess we'll do another case for 4.
You want to set is growing is to false as well.
True, 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 true. And then case 4. Then we're gonna check. So if it is case 4, we can add a new item, clippers. What are they? Shears or weed trimmers? Plant trimmer.
Yeah.
I don't need to edit anywhere else, right?
No, that's it.
That's
yeah,
actually
we made
insane.
It so...
We made it so good.
Yep, modular. This interface is crazy.
So now we just have to check if player... Where is the check? Get item.
You could even be fancy and just call this set, like create store item and create strain and like inside the main.
The where? What?
So in drug items, like where you create the items at the top, you could be like super fancy and do all of that inside a different script. But it's fine, leave it. It's fine.
Okay. So we're gonna then check if the player has plant trimmers to harvest OG Kush. You need plant trimmers to harvest. And then okay, so now that it's case 4,
you did get item. There would be get item amount.
oh yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
So now grow stage is 4. Checking if they're the plant trimmer. If they do, we then will say self weed harvest. I guess we need a new item, right? These are the seeds, the strain. Now, how do we do like actual bud that... I guess we'll have to do set up weed buds. Or weed product. I'll thread set up product weed OG Kush. We don't even need the sell price in here, actually.
How come?
Because we'll put that in the product itself.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And then we can also set the max and min amount of what they get. So set up product.
You sure the product shouldn't be the same as the wheat strain object? Are you sure the information shouldn't just be stored in the same struct? Because we won't need a third set of getter and setter functions.
Sell price. Well, because then it's now a new object, right? That's in our inventory. It's not just seeds.
No, but the inventory doesn't. So.
Because in the inventory, you'll have a seed that you remove, and then you get the bud from when you harvest.
So then make it an item. Oh, sorry, make it a strain, I guess. So OG Kush seed, and then OG Kush.
Then that's why I was saying making a new one, because I mean I wouldn't mind having a third one just to have it, because then we could set sell prices, min harvest amount, max harvest amount.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, that'd be better. That would be better.
Set up weed.
Because we're basically we're doing this like in an object-oriented programming way. Like these getter and setter functions would be part of the class. But the thing is, like, I think we could just use classes, to be honest. GSE classes. I can't remember how they work. I literally looked at it like once, like a year ago.
You can stay here alone and watch what happens to this purgatory.
Well, whatever happens, happens.
So I guess we could actually... Do we use this anywhere? Drugs, weed? No. We don't use it anywhere. So I can actually make this seeds. Weed seeds. And then we'll have level dot weed products. And then we're going to have to do this again. Seed utils. Fuck, I'm going to have to rename these. Give strain to give seed. Give seed. Get strain. Get seed. I could change it in here. The store doesn't need the supplier though. Give strain. Give seed.
Or they don't ever use. They always define classes, but they never use them. So I can't see how they work. That's throttle.
Get strain amount. Get seed amount. Get strain. Get seed. All right, where was I? Now that I did all this, the weed
You were
products, we
making
set up weed products. Weed products. So now we need to do all this to seed weed product. So give weed product. We actually have to name it something else.
Oh my god. I found where they use a class. That's really cool. But did they have inheritance? Because like a lot of these properties and whatever that you're making for these different objects are like similar. So you can use. Well, GSC is such a restricted language. Flipping Rex, bro. He joins me, he's deaf and like, what's the point?
Rex.
Finalement.
There he is.
Let's go.
Oh,
Landon sings.
Rex, we've gotten like almost finished like the base functionality.
It's coming out by 4:20 now.
Yeah. Rex, is there a way to inherit a class when you're defining a new class in GSC? Or is that just not supported? Yeah, man, good talk. Yeah, nice. I think he's dead. What the hell?
I think so too. But oh my god, you're latched onto my fucking pants. I'll be right back. I'm gonna heat up some food real quick.
Hello.
And pee.
Hi.
But prevent
All
us.
right,
Fill in Rex on what we've done so far. I'll be right back, boys.
Okay.
What up?
Before I fill you in.
Stream.
Before I fill you in. What on earth can you inherit classes in GSC? Like when you're defining new classes?
I don't think so. Because I didn't delve too deep into it, but the thing is, like, the
Bro, was it his mum talking to him or something?
as I was saying, I just finished shilling out a vacuum today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, sold it.
How much did you sell them for? 5 copper pieces?
Yeah, 500 pieces.
5 copper pieces.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, what were you saying about the inheritance crap? Lack thereof.
I am back. Is everyone who's still here in chat?
It's not doable as much as it is on C++ and all that other shit.
It's not like polymorphism, that sucks, bro.
So give me an example of what you wanted to use it for.
So me and Logical and I have set up this, like, if you look at his stream, in the chat, in the video chat. So he set up like a different like objects, like drug weed, product weed, store item, right? So each one spawns a struct, stores it in a global level array, its own level array, and has like properties like name, cost, and stuff defined on it. And like amount.
What's this being used for? What is this portion of being used for, anyways?
Just so we can essentially store information about each item, and then we can store on the player's inventory, which is just an array, like
Okay,
a dictionary
I would
array.
not do it like this, but hold on.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's probably a better way to do it. I mean, Rex, he knows how it will integrate with the UI, and I'm probably not doing it in a nice way with the UI, so we'll see.
I would handle this all in a some seniors costs. I'll put this all in a CSV because you meant to use CSVs in the UI. And then reference the data and it be generated like that. Because we're going to use menus ultimately for this stuff. So you wouldn't even need any GSC side for that at all.
Oh, I see.
Only for the side of necessarily taking money and getting money. Obviously, you'll use it for that. But aside from that, all the data will be stored in the UI itself.
What, even like how much each player has?
Yeah. Essentially.
Holy crap. Okay. So everything we just did logical, pretty much.
But just keep it for now. Keep it for now. When I have a chance to finally give you visual and example, all that stuff, I'm gonna put that down. That's when I get back from the office because one of the people just called me back and said they want to buy it, so I gotta go and drop that shit off to them.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Rex, so grown up now.
Yeah, bro. 2 years ago, he was like underage, bro. It's crazy.
No, for real.
Preventus is still underage.
Now he be working.
No, I'm not.
All this.
As of 3 months ago, bro. 4 months ago.
I know.
Yeah.
No youngin.
You're only like a
Are
year.
you still at the fast food place?
Huh?
Are you at the fast food place?
No.
Now what are you doing?
It's at the second place.
Ooh,
I'm selling air purification systems that also work as vacuums.
Air purification systems, guys.
The rainbow is awesome. So dope. It's a lot of money. I don't care.
Okay.
And I was gonna say those people make everything.
He scams old people when they need hoovers.
Old people. Some people are old that they still do. But yeah.
if you're spending more than like 200 quid on a hoover, 400 quid on a hoover, you're getting scammed.
Okay, but they're spending nothing by doing our program.
What?
Yes, because our program helped them. They just have to take us to 12 people that are their friends, family, or just like co-workers and stuff. And as long as 2 people keep it, they get the whole thing covered for them.
Oh, so they just like literally refer people.
Yes.
So you're spamming people so hard that if you get 2 customers from one, you can.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. You can just give it away for people for free and afford it. That's crazy.
I'll tell you why the cost of it is, but I'm not in trouble. But I can show you, even if I want to show you the comparisons between usual shark vacuums compared to this one, and show you why it is the cost that it is, and because it's a 20-in-1 fucking cleaning system. It's not just a fucking vacuum.
Yeah.
But yes, besides it is actually a multi-level.
Do you sell like DIY hoovers, like the ones that people use when they're like cutting wood and stuff, and they need those special nozzles to just keep it there and suck all the wood away when they cut it and whatever?
You can do that with it.
Alright, my girlfriend just told me that she's actually getting on to work 2 hours early today.
Beautiful.
So I gotta go pick her up right now.
Damn.
So.
Is that stream?
That is stream.
So we just coded this whole thing up, and it turns out we can store all this on the UI apparently. So that's great.
That's fine. We can always change it later.
Yeah, whatever. At least I just exercised my brain for an hour and a half. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get something to eat if the stream's ending because I'm hungry.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Awesome.
See about what? Bro, I need to learn UIs. I need to learn Lua and I need to learn AI. It's 2 things I want to learn.
I just realized I was muted.
Yeah. Unlucky. And
I got bitches on my dick. And I tell them, ew, go away. I'm literally neurodivergent.
Dad, look, it's the good kush. This is the dollar store. How good can it be?
All right. And this is a good stopping point anyway, because now we have the seed set up, the product set up, and the item set up, because we're just gonna give ourselves the product. And we don't need to take points when we give the weed product. Weed harvested.
I purchased some weed, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I can give myself a random amount. Weed product, sell price. We'll do a min, max.
All right. It's time to go to the office. Hee.
So what did you actually do? Just for planting the seeds, or did you even do like, or did you more do? I'm having a stroke. Like, did you make it to where you can plant the seeds and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can
We
plant
haven't
the
tested it
seeds.
out, but
we haven't tested it out, but you could buy a seed from a supplier, and then you could also buy a pot to place down, a watering can, which we haven't even done that functionality yet. Soil and plant trimmers.
Nice. Are we gonna be playing the the actual game later?
I don't know,
I see.
because
Yeah, I woke up. At like
I had
4
no
PM, I
plans
didn't
today,
see
but
message.
now we're going to Quizzo later, and my girlfriend told me she got to work early, which means I have to leave like right fucking now. So I'm actually gonna end stream.
Best.
Well, everyone, it was a great stream. I haven't streamed in a while, so I am super thankful you guys all came out here, showed love and support. Thank you so much for all the donations and support today. It really does mean a lot. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for everything. I know this is a short and rushed outro, but we did a lot of work today, and I wasn't really expecting to end right now. But we did a lot of work today. It was pretty fun, pretty cool. Will we work on this project? Probably. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for coming out here. I really do appreciate it. Much love. Peace out. Bye-bye.